Hey, what up, big man? It's your boy Skizzle here, and today we got some new information regarding some grappling hooks that are most likely gonna be in Black Ops 4. And this leak specifically is something that, of course, take it with a grain of salt. Don't go out and be like, hey, I'm gonna take this with 5 kilos of salt. Don't do that. But what I'm saying here is that grappling hooks in Black Ops 4, to me, it sounds like fun. To me, it sounds promising, and here's why. Number one, if we get grappling hooks, it's just gonna connect with the team well, knowing the fact that back in the days we had something like spy cam, we had RCXD, quad rotor drones, and we also had things like motion sensor. And if you think about it, they were really like next level detective sort of things, right? And this time, if we get a grappling hook, of course I will have an image on the screen. That's kind of like an art of how we can actually see it being in Black Ops 4, but of course it's not how this is gonna represent it, but it's gonna be very close. Hopefully it's close to that, because in my mind, if it's similar to this one, we can actually grapple hook the shit out of it. And in Nuketown, we can go from one building to the other one by just doing the grappling hook. Of course, we have seen grappling hooks in the campaign, of course, in Black Ops 1 and everything like that. But of course, as always, there was an article posted about this over on gamingintel.com, and basically they say the following: the Call of Duty rumor mill is at its again, with new leaks suggesting that among other changes, the advanced movement systems will be back in a big way. Last night, the YouTuber Glitching Queen released a short video detailing leaked information that she exclusively received from an inside source that has a track record of being correct. Damn, son. This leaker gave her an in-depth summary of a recent Black Ops 4 playtest, providing detail not yet observed in any other Black Ops 4 leak. So right off the get-go, this shit had me mind blown, but the following thing is gonna mind blow the shit out of you as well. But quote, hey, it's me again, got some multiplayer info during alpha testing. I know you rather have zombies information, but sorry, did not play for zombies. I mean, that's a felony. The leaker said, referencing the fact Glitching Queen is primarily a zombies YouTuber. The game has specialists and kill streaks are tied to each individual specialist. There was also medkits. Specialists had insta-kill abilities similar to Black Ops 3. Advanced movement is an option you equip while creating your loadout. So I mean, I don't know if I'm mind blown or not, but if you are, let me know in the comments below. But the next thing was there was a new game mode where each team gets the same amount of lives. Each death takes away from the pool, like a reverse team deathmatch where the first team to reach 0 loses. This was a dev build, and there were placeholders, or possibly we will see the characters again, but a few Black Ops 3 specialists were playable along with their abilities. Guns were modern and similar to what we've used. It feels like they pulled all the liked elements from previous Call of Duty and threw them all in, which is good in my opinion for sure. But he also said, put it this way, we'll receive the new specialist system the same as we received the division system. Also, attachments work on a tiered system. Example, grip tier 1 reduces idle sway, move faster while aiming. Tier 2 move faster while crouch or prone. Also, every character had a default tac slot, and lethal filled with a medkit, and the lethal with a setcom type equipment that only worked in the general vicinity. The setcom regens in your inventory. I left one detail out, and the reason is because their staff was very clear about blacklisting people. We played on PC with PS4 controllers attached to them. There were several builds of the game. We played only one build. I'm afraid that any specific names could have only been used for a particular group of playtesters. Our group was there for 4 hours, and there were several rooms being used. When we showed up, we thought we were there just to test the BR mode. As for weapons, I don't remember the exact names for them. They were similar to what we've seen, but the last numbers or letters would be different. For example, the ICR-1 was instead the ICR M2, MP5, M4A1, KN44. These were some guns that resemble weapons from other Call of Duties as well. Also, some weapons felt like the Vesper, Vivo, Chigum, and Shiva, but they look a little bit more futuristic. For the secondary slot, you could either equip a handgun, launcher, or shotgun. I mean, very spicy, right? He also said, I didn't check all the names. I will say though that they were no energy weapons, which is good in my opinion. However, there was a specialist which can grapple just like in AW. The movement is fluid and smooth. I don't know why I'm actually getting so dramatic over this, but he also says climbing over obstacles and windows was seamless, which is good for sure. It's like 1 minute you feel like you're playing Black Ops 2, and then all of a sudden you see a boost jump or wall run and it's, oh crap, Black Ops 3. Then you see another grapple right past and you're like, AW. I guess this is why people are trying to compare it to Overwatch or Lawbreakers. They're designing the game to be more social, where you will be at a disadvantage if you don't gear up properly. The maps were modern. We only played 2. One was a demolished city, like with a church and tanks inside and outside the church. The other map was similar to Gauntlet from Black Ops 3, where there were 3 different sections. There was a beach, ruins, and a bridge. The bridge had 2 vantage points on either side, which is good in my opinion, because Treyarch is trying to one-up themselves, and it's basically, I feel like grappling system can work in a multiplayer, but of course your opinion may be different, so let me know in the comments below. But he also said the specialists get locked after 2 players choose the same one, and there were 8 total. A whole team couldn't use the same specialist, similar to Rainbow Six and Overwatch. Everyone must play a role. Also, there was a sliding and not dolphin diving. So dolphin dive unconfirmed, basically sliding confirmed. It looks as if this year's Call of Duty title is gearing up to be more different than any other release in recent history, with core multiplayer elements barely resembling what fans are used to. If this information is to be believed, attachments will have a bigger impact on gameplay than ever before, which is good in my opinion. And he also says almost taking the role of the perks would occupy in a standard Call of Duty game. It is also clear that advanced movement, which many fans have expressed their distaste for over the past years, will be making a return with perhaps even bigger impacts than ever before. This leaked information paints a very similar picture to that discussed last week by Twitter user Matt Harris, who stated the upcoming Black Ops 4 shared many multiplayer elements with hero shooters such as Overwatch. Naturally, all rumors should be treated as such until official confirmation is made by Activision or Treyarch, which I absolutely agree with. But to me, if we get grappling hooks and they are similar to what we've seen in Black Ops 1 campaign and previous campaigns, I would be honestly alright. Because honestly, in my mind, it would be sick to actually be in one home in Nuketown and just pulling that out and just doing what and you get in the other room or the other house in Nuketown. And I guess that would be really sick, but I feel like that this multiplayer is gonna be similar to Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and it's gonna have some sort of advanced movements, which can be good in my opinion. I mean, of course, we have seen games like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 3, and they were all different. Different is exactly what we want, but if Black Ops 4 has some movements that are close to Black Ops 3 movements, aka advanced movements, I guess it can be good, but I don't know, man, because I personally love multiplayer, but at the same time, I play zombies a lot, and I don't want any of that crap in zombies. If it's in multiplayer, I guess I will be okay with, but of course there are other people that play multiplayer religiously, and they would be like, nah fam, we want that crap in zombies, and I would be saying, nah, you crazy, right? We don't want any of that in zombies. But for sure, whatever Treyarch is making, it's gonna be good. I mean, we've seen Call of Duty World at War, we've seen Black Ops 1, we've seen Black Ops 2, heck, we've seen Black Ops 3, right? I mean, every single game was really unique, original, and good. I mean, we're talking about Treyarch here, and whatever they are going to make, it's definitely gonna be good. Of course, I'm not gonna say that I can see the future or anything like that, but I'm saying let's wait for the reveal and let's play the game to judge it before we say it's crap, right? Because that's exactly what I'm seeing on Twitter. People are getting really ahead of the time, and they are just saying that this game is gonna be crap if it doesn't have this, if it has that, it's gonna be crap, and Call of Duty is basically dead, or they're gonna ruin Call of Duty. I really hope that they have changed a lot of the things in the game after hearing the feedback and the community backlash over things like the game. I mean, if the game is like Overwatch, then I guess I can agree that yes, it's gonna be bad. I hope it's not Overwatch, I hope it's Call of Duty, but with new stuff like grappling hook can be good, like I explained previously, but no dolphin dive? You crazy? I'm just saying, mean, dolphin dive is something that I absolutely love, but if you have sliding, that could be really, really fun, because sliding is more useful if you ever played Black Ops 3, you know what I'm saying. If you played Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 3, you can compare the two and you know who is the winner, like, right off the bat. So in that aspect, I would say sliding is better for sure, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Check out some other videos on the screen, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you very friggin' soon.